All right. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 5th episode of the Bench to Booth podcast. My name is Colin Morris. That is Coach Mike Ricci. And our guest today from West Hampton Tech and Pennsauken, Coach Cetshwayo Byrd. Coach Byrd, thanks for coming on, man.
Man, thank you guys for having me. As soon as I saw the first episode, I hit Mike, like, yo, what's up?
Yeah. It's awesome to have you on. That was definitely one of the names when we first talked about it. We kind of had like a list of people that we're going to have on. So
And
that
the
was
timing's perfect because of the year you had.
Yes.
So
Right.
we're going to get into all that in a few minutes, but the timing's perfect for this. So
It was
it's good to have you.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun watching your team this year, and we'll cover all of it. We'll cover everything that you've done. You've been a long time South Jersey figure, so we got a lot to talk about. But yeah, once again, episode 5 for us. We've had some good guests on so far. We're excited to continue it and have some more on. But you ready to get started here?
Yeah, let's get
Coach
started.
Byrd?
Let's
All
talk
right.
about Cetshwayo Byrd.
Yeah. So let's first we'll talk about kind of earlier on. You are a 1988 graduate of Camden
Yes, indeed.
High.
Camden High.
You played basketball, baseball, football there.
Yeah, just football and baseball. At Camden
Just football and
High.
baseball,
Yeah,
okay.
That's a funny story that I'm sure we'll get into about me playing basketball at Rutgers. My kids ask me all the time, like, what do you mean you ain't played basketball at Camden High?
Right.
But 1,000-point school.
And it doesn't make
Hall
sense
of Fame.
because when he went to, went to Camden to play baseball and was successful playing baseball and football. And I met Setch at Rutgers Camden.
Right.
In my sophomore year of college, when I played basketball at Rutgers Camden with him. And I would have thought that he played in high school because of the way he played, because he was just so athletic. You look at him now. He looks athletic, but not as athletic. But he used to be able to get up, and we used to run that out of bounds lob play for you.
That was our highlight.
That was it, yeah. And he just super athletic, great, and we had real good, we had good players. We weren't that successful at the time, but we had Donnie Polk and those guys on that team.
And we had fun.
We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun, yeah.
All right, so let's first we'll jump into Rutgers Camden. I know that's gonna be fun for you guys to talk about, but first talk about your time at Camden High and how that went for you.
Oh,
The 4 years.
Back then, coming up, you couldn't wait to get to Camden High. You know what I'm saying? A lot of kids jump around from school to school now. Nah, since we were little, it was the purple and gold. My
Right.
dad went to Camden High, all my uncles and my older cousins and everybody that came to High. And
Yeah.
I just couldn't wait to get to Camden High. After our Major League football games, we go to the high school games, still got our uniforms on, watching Camden High play. So it was just ingrained, and it's like, I can't wait to get there. And then when I got there, it was everything that I thought it would be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I played football in the basketball team at the time. I graduated with Vic Starfin, who's the mayor of Camden now, Denny Brown. I got to see Kevin Walls play, so all the greats.
Why
from
didn't you
Camden High.
play?
Then me and my pop, we was more focused on football and baseball.
Mm-hmm.
There was so many studs on that team. I probably would have possibly made the team, but I would have been sitting. Like, let's go, fellas. We retired like ML Carr.
Right.
So my dad was just like, nah, we might just use this time to train and, get your body right, take a break in between sports. And, you know what I'm saying? But I tell people, especially kids, when they ask, I still play with those guys. Like, kids don't go to the Y a lot anymore.
Right.
They don't go
Go to the
outside of the
playground.
courts, you know what I'm saying? So I was playing with the Denny's and the Vicks and, all those guys. So, I was able to play with them, but I just knowing that team,
Yeah, and what you said earlier about wanting to go to Camden High and put on that purple and gold, I think a lot of that is, and I'm curious to get your opinion on this, but a lot of it's missing today. Like, kids don't say to themselves, I can't wait to get to that high school. They're going, where can I go? It's going to give me the best opportunity. I saw something the other day, I couldn't believe it. An 8th grader committed to high school. A public high school that you're supposed to go to. Yeah. So it didn't make any sense. But that's gone. Like, it's really gone. And it's a shame because we talked about it earlier, and you see it with coaching, probably you've been coached as long as I have. Kids had pride going to their high school and playing with their friends and being in their town, and now it's completely changed. Yeah.
You said it before. Shameless plug, the BYRDCAGE show.
Yeah.
When you saw the episode, you said it's just like a team of individuals now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like you and your buddies came up together. Now you're playing together.
It's the hardest job,
now
right?
It's like, don't even know this guy, but you know,
Yeah.
I don't know him either. But
Yeah.
we're going to play together.
Right.
So it's difficult.
Right.
Difficult there.
Yeah, so I mean that's kind of what it is now, especially with some of these smaller schools. I feel like you see it more recently with kind of how that kind of like sense of community. We talked about it last week. Dan being from Audubon, the smaller schools kind of feel like had that sense of community, but it feels like it's kind of gone in
it's
general
gone.
It's lost.
at this point.
So you left Camden High, then you went to Rutgers Camden.
I went to Lehigh first.
Lehigh first.
First got a partial football situation there. I broke my fibula in the off-season workouts, like right before fall was about to start.
Right.
And then just kind of didn't work out. I was frustrated.
Sure.
I wasn't really going to class. I got on academic probation. I didn't bring my grades up. They was like, all right, you got to go. Go to Camden County or something. Maybe we'll bring you back. Maybe we'll honor what we was giving you. And then me and my dad just talked. It was like, man, listen, we just need a degree. Take you but the Rutgers Camden.
Right.
And that's how I got the Rutgers Camden.
So they don't have football there,
Right.
and so now you're playing baseball. And so what made you decide to go out for basketball and play?
It's from, it's really, it's funny, it's, shouts out to Coach Ackles.
Yeah.
Just playing in the gym, because, you know, he used to have the lunchtime runs and things
Right.
like that. Everybody used
Yeah.
to come to Rutgers Camden and play. So I'm like, you know, I know how to play. Let me
Yeah,
get out
yeah.
here and play, you know what I'm saying? And he saw me playing one day, and he was just like, I need you to come out for the team. I was like, Coach, I don't know. He's like, nah, I need you to come out for the team.
Yeah.
I said, cool.
So here you
The
go.
rest is history.
I'll brag a little bit on your behalf here. So you finished with over 1,300 career points, which is sixth all time at Rutgers Camden to this day. You had 98 career games, which is second all time at Rutgers Camden to this day. And back on December 4th, 1993, not to make you guys feel old, but you had the third all time in a single game scoring with 36 points against New Jersey City University. So not for not playing in high school, not a bad stint
I
there
know,
at
I
Rutgers
know.
Camden. And then you guys played together 3 years? Is that correct?
No,
Just the one, right?
it was just the 1 year.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah.
after I went to Ursinus, and similar to his story, academic probation, mom and dad were like, get home, go to
Right,
Camden
right.
County, go to Rutgers Camden. And then I knew Coach Ackles, and then that's where I met Cetch on that team, and yeah, we did have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
It was
we did.
it was a fun
It was a
group
good time.
to
Good
be
time.
around.
Good
Yeah.
time. Made some of those, a lot of those losses bearable.
Yes, a lot of
Because
them.
we had fun.
Yeah. And then I left to go. I started coaching, and he when I was in college, I was coaching, and then he played for those years and scored over 1,000 points. And then baseball, he was a 297 like career hitter.
Yep.
At Rutgers Camden, and had a
Not
good. Yeah. What position did you play?
Played shortstop.
I'll say you played all over, right?
Yeah, and I played in the outfield sometimes as well. It just
Right.
depended where. It's like
Right.
a utility guy.
And they got a good
They
program
got
now.
a great program
Yeah.
now. Oh my God,
Yeah.
they got a great program now.
That field is awesome, though.
Yeah, and the field is great.
Basketball and baseball.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. I got a chance to see him play this summer. They had something for the 1,000-point scores. They invited us back and honored us at halftime. So I got a chance to see him play. Yeah, they're doing well.
Yeah, and he's also in the Hall of Fame. At
Yeah.
Rutgers Camden.
So that's what I was getting at. So 2007, class of 2007, Hall of Fame member, and that's along with your sister, correct?
Shouts out to my sister Camilla.
Yeah.
We went in together.
So what did
Oh,
she?
did you go in together? That's
Yeah,
great.
we went in
That's
together.
great.
We went in
Yeah.
together.
So what did she? What sport was she?
Basketball.
She was basketball as well?
She was,
Okay.
she reminds you like a Dennis Rodman type of game. Like I think she's up there top 5 in like block shots, rebound. You know what I'm saying? She
Wow.
scored when she had to, but her thing was defense. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
That's great.
So what's the age difference there? If you don't-
5 years apart.
Okay.
5 years apart.
Okay,
5
nice.
years apart.
That's so great that you guys got in
Yeah,
together.
got in together.
Yeah,
That's
she's,
really cool.
Principal, Sharp Elementary School out in Collinswood. So
Okay.
she's doing great.
So you both got into education.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. She started out, well, her whole career's been in Collinswood, but she actually started out as a Spanish teacher. I remember I used to come home because my dad always messes with us. How your sister, y'all 5 years apart. How's she gonna catch you at college? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I was a senior, but she was a freshman.
Yeah.
So we was at college together.
Right.
5 years age difference.
Right.
But in college together.
That's funny.
So
That's
I used to
great.
come home and I hear the Spanish Telemundo on in the back room. I'm like, who's listening? I look in there and it's her. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I'm studying for class. Da, 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 da.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was like,
Wow.
do your thing.
Good for her. That's good.
That's awesome. All right, so we can bump over a little bit now. Past Rutgers Camden, we'll slide over to like your coaching tenures, right? So, We'll go first just because I'll leave kind of all the basketball stuff for a little bit later since we got to talk about it a little bit more extended, I feel like, after this year especially. But so for football, so you're a long time Pennsauken assistant coach.
Mhm.
So you had 2 stints there. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
So you were there earlier on from like the mid-90s to about 2010. And then you had a quick stint at Camden as a football coach?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
And then you came back to Pennsauken. You've
Yes.
been there from 2016 on.
Yes, yes. So I actually started Pennsauken. Reggie Lawrence was the coach at the time. Shouts out to Reggie, my classmate, grade 88. He got me on staff. I got to Pennsauken. I started teaching real quick. I started teaching in 94.
Right.
Graduated from Rutgers Camden. May of 94, was in classroom September 94. I did my first 9 years in Camden, and then I came to, so I was trying to get into coaching, and I couldn't get into coaching there for whatever reason. And my brother-in-law.
Did you always want to coach? Or what was that?
It was my dad. It was just always in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dad was always coaching us. He started the Centerville Simbas, our football organization in the city. So I was playing football. Every time I aged out of a baseball, he would start the next team. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, so
All right.
he was just always coaching, so it was just always in me. The game you spoke of, where I had the 36, I come home. I thought he, was happy. He said, set up the checkerboard. I was like, oh, we can play some checkers. All right, Dad. Cleaned it off, and he set up the checkers like in basketball formations. And was like, you had 36, but you could have 56.
It's a
All
coach,
right.
yeah.
Oh,
So that's
man.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
what I come up in. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it was always in me. And then when my playing days were over, I was like, I want to coach. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I couldn't break in at that time there. My brother-in-law, Henson, he was on the staff with Reggie.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a spot at the alternative school out there because I'm a special ed teacher. And I came out in 03. I got the JV basketball job and the JV baseball job. And then 05 is when I got on the football staff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so, yeah, and I did the 1 year at Camden High. When I went over there to coach football, I coached with Savage, was the head coach football that 1 year. Then I came back, and then I actually did a quick year at Haddon Heights football with Coach Lina over there. And then I came back.
Right.
They keep bringing me back.
Yeah, and then he was, and then when did you get you got the job at Pennsauken for basketball?
Yes, I was the head coach there, 07 to 2010.
Then you went to Camden.
Then, yeah, I was at Camden High, 11, 12, 13.
So, real quick, we played them, I'm bringing it up. We played them when I was at Haddon Heights my second year. He had a team that was, were you third in South Jersey?
Third is South Jersey, yeah.
We played them on a Saturday morning at 11 o'clock.
Over with.
If I could have scheduled it at 9 a.m., I would have, because it's the only way we were going to beat them. And I remember, Setch, I'll tell you what, Coach Davis and Coach Carpenter were in that locker room, and I swear, you go into every game, you
Right.
prepare, and you think you're going to win. That these guys, they were loaded.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember before I walked out, I said to my assistant, all I want to do is keep it close. Just keep it close. And as the game kept going, we kept hanging around. We kept hanging
What
around.
overtime were they?
Overtime, we beat, and then we wound up beating. You guys missed a shot at the end.
Yes, we did.
And I even went over to him and I like apologized. I'm like, I'm sorry, man. Because we've been friends for so long, you know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
like, and he, as he always is, like, give me a hug, and he's
Oh,
like, you did
yeah.
a great job. And then I turn around and my team's celebrating on the court because it was a big upset.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I ran over, like sprinted over to my team and jumped in the pile and tore my meniscus.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And
I do
didn't
remember
care.
this.
I didn't care at all. I came down. I go, something bad just
Something
happened,
bad
and I don't really
happened.
care. But yeah, he did a great job at Pennsauken, and then you go to Camden, which I'm sure was like a dream job, right,
Yeah, that
for
was
you?
crazy. Just being on the sideline where the great Coach Turner was
Right.
wrong. You know what I'm saying? It was when I first got the job, I just went to the gym. It was just, I think I might have shed a tear.
I
I
can't
was sitting there
imagine
like-
what that must have been like.
Like, wow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then what you did was, you turned the program around because they weren't. I think they won 8 games a year before,
8 and 18,
right?
year
Yep.
before.
And then you came
Next
over.
year, basically with the same team, won the sectionals.
Yeah.
Lost to, it was Neptune in the state semifinals. And then next year, we made it to Rutgers.
So now you're coaching in your hometown,
Mhm.
the school you went to, the high school you went to, the basketball team, which is legendary. You take them to a sectional final, and then what happens?
So in that last run, my second year, that was 12-13. So there was a documentary being filmed
Yep.
there before I got there. It was already in place. So I just assumed that the guy, Tone, shouts out to Tone, had permission to do what he was doing.
Yep.
You know, he was interviewing principals in the school, athletic director in the school, so I didn't think nothing of it. So right before the playoffs, I get a letter saying that they wanted to see me down at the board because the documentary came out. It was a good, positive documentary.
Oh, it was
about
good.
the city of
Did you ever
Camden.
see
It
it?
was about the
No.
Yeah, it's really
history of
good.
the basketball squad. It was about what we're doing now, bringing the team back, the whole nine. And they bring me in, and all they kept asking me was, well, how much did you get paid to do that? I said, paid? I didn't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like, well, Comcast was on Comcast. Somebody had to make some money. I was like, I don't, listen, I ain't know nothing about the documentary. You know what I'm saying?
But you walked into it.
I walked into it. So that takes place. Then I get another letter right before, I think we were about to start the playoffs. And it was just saying, like, you want to be suspended next year, da-da-da-da-da. So I go to my AD, and I'm like, oh, what's this about? He's like, just concentrate on the playoffs. Just worry about that, and
Right.
we'll take care of this after the season. So I was like, all right, okay, cool. That's what we'll do. Like I said, we made it to Rutgers, you know what I'm saying? Lost in the state finals. And then I revisited, and he's like, you know, I'm going to try to fight for you, and blah, 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 blah. And they let me go. I still don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still don't know the reason why.
Yeah.
I still don't know. It's still like a mystery to me. But, you know, everything everything happens for a reason. That's what I tell my kids all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the experiences that I have, I'm able to tell them, tell other coaches. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I didn't want to coach anymore after that. I was like, you know what, I'm done. Pensacola let me go. Had them number 3 in South Jersey. Let me go after that. My alma mater lets me go.
Right.
Turned the program around, got to a state final, trying to win title number 12. You know what I'm saying? They let me go. I was like, man, I'm done.
That's what I mean. You can
Like, I'm
only
done.
do so much like research, I guess, and like I'm big into that, being a commentator and all, doing this, doing so much like research, like book
Right, yeah,
research.
yeah.
But like they don't like
Yeah.
that doesn't say that stuff online. I'm not
Right.
gonna lie. Like I had no idea that was even the
Yeah.
case. So
It's hard when you give everything to your hometown.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Take
they
care of
kinda-
your kids. I mean, I've been there.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
so
yeah,
like you,
yeah.
and you expect to get support from those people that put you there in place, and then when push comes to shove and they don't, I mean, your stories, I mean, it's tough to hear because you went to Camden High, you grew up in Camden, you wanted to play, you didn't play basketball there, but you know, you were,
I was there.
you were there, right? I mean,
Athlete
Part of the
there,
community.
was- part of the
Yeah.
community.
Yeah.
And then West Tech came calling.
now how did you get tied in with West Tech?
Haddock, old Wilmer coach,
Okay,
Jeff
yeah,
Haddock. Shouts
yeah.
out to Jeff Haddock. He, I didn't coach, so that was, they let me go 12, 13, they let me go 13, so that 14, 15 season, I didn't coach.
Right.
I was kind of, I helped out Pensacola a little bit, but nothing, you know, just a couple days a week I might pop in.
Yeah.
Just to see if I still wanted to do this. You know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying? And so Jeff called and was late, and he was like, yo, what you doing? I said, nothing. He said, you still trying to coach? I said, yeah, what you got for me? I thought he might wanted me to be one of his assistants.
Yeah,
or something.
yeah,
I was like,
right,
so
right.
What you want to do? He was like, West Tech needs a head coach. I said, what's West Tech? I was like, Jeff, what you say? I said, matter of fact, I said, Jeff, I'm not relocating to coach high school. He
Yeah,
was
right.
like, no, West Tech is right there in Middleborough. I was like, oh, my bad.
Yeah.
West Tech.
Right.
So he said, yo, apply immediately. I applied. They called me in. First interview, it went well. They was like, all right, you know, we got to make this happen soon because, you know, getting summer league, fall leagues was coming
Yeah,
up and things
yeah.
like that. So he was like, we'll get back to you in probably a week or so. They called me the next day, like, can you come back? We got some more people you need to meet. And rest is history.
Yeah.
This will be about 12 years.
12 years.
That's nice. So real quick, I want to backtrack real quick because we kind of skipped over it before we start talking about this year for West Hampton. But so you also coached baseball at Pennsauken, right?
Yes.
So you were the head coach for 5 years?
13 through 19, so 6.
Okay, 6 years.
Six, I was the head coach.
So then originally you were on as a junior varsity coach.
Yes, I was assistant, yeah, when I first
Okay.
got on in
So how was
2002.
that experience being a baseball coach for Pennsauken?
It was great. It was a great summer baseball guy. Like
Yeah,
a lot
right.
of people, you
It's
know.
got to be much more relaxing
Yeah.
than coaching basketball.
What? A lot less stressful,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I mean, of course, you know, you want to win, you want to compete and things like that, but it's definitely slower paced.
And then-
Not shouting and screaming.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
And then do you still help out with Pennsauken baseball now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought I saw you post something.
Because, so I stepped down in 2019. We won the division for the first time there. I was like, this is a good time to stop coaching all three. I was getting tired of coaching all three. So the year after COVID, Coach Orlando, shouts out to him. He actually, when I was an assistant, when I first started coaching baseball at Pensacola, he actually played for us. So he was like, Coach, one of my varsity assistants took another job and can't get here to do this. I need a coach like now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I'm enjoying my springs off. You know what I'm saying? He's like, just give me a year. I said, I'll do it for a year. Well, I'm still here.
I was gonna say,
5 years
you
later,
said you were
right,
getting
right.
tired of the
Still
three
here.
seasons.
Yeah,
You're right back in it now.
I'm still here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
That's good.
I just love it though, man. I just love sports.
It keeps
You know what I'm saying?
keeps us young. Yeah, keeps us
you know what I'm
young.
saying?
Yeah.
Life lessons comes from sports. I like just reaching out to the youth. You know what I'm saying? Trying to share some of my experiences, so maybe they won't, have some of the problems that I had coming through. I like the fact, especially being a head coach in basketball, I can open some doors for, bringing some guys in, young guys in, who want to get in the business.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
help them out. I got Antoine is the head coach at KIP. He's on my coaching tree.
I think you would probably agree that as long as you and I have been coaching now, it's not. I think early on it was more about the wins and gotta win.
Right.
And now the mentality is the way you just described, bringing guys back and watching them go coach at KIP and I got Haddon Heights guys sitting on the bench with me. You got guys coaching, and you just sit there and that's so much more important now.
True.
And it's hard to get there because you
True.
want to win, you know what I mean?
Right,
Because you're
right.
competitive. But I think when you coach as long as we have,
Yeah.
now it's about what can you give back to the kids that you coached and
True, indeed.
and those relationships that you have.
True indeed. So
Yeah.
it's fun.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And that's
fun.
cool. That's cool at this point. Again, not trying to make y'all feel old, but again, it is cool to see though in South Jersey because even outside of you guys, just coaches that have been around for a while, you see it in the professional sports. You see the Belichick trees and all that stuff. But it's in South Jersey, you have coaches like you guys who've been around for now. You guys have coaching trees now. You guys have guys that are branching out. You guys have head coaches at different schools. Donnie was on your tree,
Donnie
right?
was on my staff.
He's at Overbrook
Tim
now.
McDonald was on my staff at Gateway. And then there's a couple other guys, younger guys that are helping me out right now that want to start coaching that are sitting on the bench. So that to me is a fun part. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so I feel like now we've been dodging around the tree for a little bit. Let's talk about the fun part. This year, so this was year 12, or you're going into year 12?
I'm going into year 12.
So year
I just
11,
finished year 11,
with West Tech, and you guys got the first sectional championship in school history.
Yes.
66-56 win over Middletown South. You guys finished with a 29-3 overall, 23-9 overall record, led by Alexander Genti, Jason Livingstone, who were two guys I got to watch. We got to watch at the All-Star game at Rowan, which you coached in as well.
Yes.
We can talk about that in a minute. But first basketball title, first sectional title in school history. What was that like? Because obviously it was a long time coming for you.
Yo, the run was amazing, especially there, because it had never happened there before.
Yeah.
And I knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we talked 2 years ago
Yes,
at Holy Cross,
Yes, we
and he
did.
was telling
Yes, we
me,
did.
he said,
Yes, we
we're
did.
really young,
Yep.
but I'm telling you, Mike, in a couple of years, we're going to be really good. And he was right.
Came to
Yep.
fruition. You know what I'm saying? But it was great there because it's not a traditional basketball school. You know what I'm saying? Like when I won the two sectionals at Cambridge High, that was number 41 and 42.
It was expected.
Right, so what? Go get that state title.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? we want number 12, state title number 12. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that wasn't fun as well, but here,
Yeah.
the expectation is like, it's West Tech. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first got there, we was on everybody's let's play West Tech so we can get this win, beat up on them, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? So we slowly changed that around. Now people duck us.
Yeah.
Like
That's
you want
awesome.
to play? No.
No, right.
So that's even cooler for you because that's something you kind of built up
True.
in a place where you said, it's not traditionally a basketball school. You don't see a lot of, tech schools like that, be like you guys were this year. But I'm not going to lie, even though I saw a couple of your guys' games, but one game that really stood out to me was when you guys played in the Burlington County Championship against Holy Cross, which was a tough loss. There's no doubt about it. But, that game was awesome. It was packed.
Back and forth, packed. You know what I'm
Packed.
saying?
Holy Cross was. It's a decent sized gym, but there was not a seat available in that gym. I was lucky enough to call it with Dan Wilkins, on Dan Wilkins Broadcasting, and that was a fun game. It was an emotional game. I know there was a lot of times. I know you had to be You had to, I'd make fun of him all the time, but you were like, all right, coach, stay on that bench, stay on that sideline. He was getting on the court. But it was emotional. It was a really fun game, even though you guys ended up dropping that.
But you think, you go back to what you said before, like, you know, things happen for a reason. Like, if you win that game, who knows what the mentality is going in, right? So, like, losing that game, you know,
Absolutely.
obviously.
That's very true.
Could
That's
definitely-
my assistant, shouts out to Khalil Rett. He said the same thing.
Yeah.
He said, Coach, like after I gave my little speech and whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
and we're walking out, he's like, you might not want to hear this right now, but I think we needed this.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, need that.
Right. That's a head coach.
You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
difference between head coach and assistant, man.
You know what I'm saying? But when I look back, yeah, because that kind of gave us that hunger again. Like, listen, because I was like, listen, we have some other things we can play for. We wanted to win, we wanted the trophy, yes, but we didn't get it. But we got some other trophies we can, you know, achieve. And they came out and made a nice little run.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That was a fun game. But yeah, even just down the line, it was even more fun to watch you guys in the playoffs and all. But yeah, let's talk about it real quick on your finger there. So what, you guys got that last week?
Monday, they came in Monday.
Oh, Monday. Okay.
I got a certificate when I won mine.
Yeah.
I mean, holy cow.
I didn't even, listen, shouts out to my AD Lauren.
And who got the rings for you? What's the name of the company that got it?
Jersey Customs. Shouts out to my man Ben from Jersey Customs. Yeah, I didn't even think, I was going to get one. And I told my staff, I said, listen, I'm getting a ring for this. If y'all want one, I don't care, I'll pay, whatever. So I was speaking with my AD, and I was telling her, I was like, you know, me and the coaches, we're going to get some rings. And she was like, well, what about the kids?
Right.
And I said, what you mean, what about the kids? I was like, I don't know if they can afford. She was like, oh, no, we got it. I said, you got it?
That's awesome.
Then I'll return mine.
So I called Ben back, like, yo, I need you to come up and size my coaching staff, and the kids, and there they are.
So I saw him the other night at the summer league, and he was sitting next to me. We were talking about coming on today.
Yeah, right.
And he was wearing it then, and he took it off, and you need two hands to hold it. I mean, it's impressive. It really is. And I'm sure he sleeps with it. He hasn't taken it off yet.
Yeah, Coach Byrd, do me a favor. Show that camera
show
real
that
quick.
to the
If you wanna
camera.
point it at.
Yeah.
That's fire. We'll do a little close in.
Yeah, we'll do a little close up on it, but
That's awesome.
And then 200 wins.
200 wins this year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
what a season, huh?
Yeah, nah, it was more ups than downs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was huge. We celebrated that at our big. We was playing in the Cooney Classic when I won that.
Yeah,
And you guys
but
beat-
didn't
Got
you?
200.
Didn't you?
But then we did it again.
Before you got your 200, did you lose a couple games?
Yeah, like
So
four in a row.
he-
I was on 199 and lost like 4 or 5 in a row.
Oh
He
no,
texted me.
that's the
Remember
worst.
texting
Yeah, I
me?
did. I did.
He goes, man. He goes. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm like, just relax. It's gonna come. It's coming. And I kept looking at the scores, and I'm like,
Because we were playing like, I think we lost the Holy Cross in there.
right. You
Yeah.
had a good. It was a tough stretch.
I think maybe Thrive was in there.
Yeah.
The other school, one of them like national schedule type school. I don't know why I scheduled. Well, I know why I scheduled them. But
Right, right.
Which was at a different time.
Yeah,
right.
That's awesome. So yeah, you finally got
So,
200
yeah, I did
against
it.
Morristown, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so-
Yes. So I did hit. Yeah, it's my guy right here. I was like, yo, man, I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
Tell me something. Tell me something.
Yeah.
So what was your advice to that? You remember?
I think I just remember telling you, like, just
relax. It's good.
keep
He
doing
told
what
me,
you're
he said,
doing.
Keep going. It's going to happen.
It's gonna happen. Just keep doing what you're doing, and it'll happen. And as soon as it happened, I texted him, and I was really happy for him because he
Yeah,
does
of
put a lot. I
course.
mean, he's one of those guys. There's some guys that kind of just go through the motions when they're coaching, but he puts in the work, whether it's the summertime and fall, and then with all the other stuff that he's doing. But he's got a great sports staff.
Yes.
You know, he's got
Shouts
good
out to my
guys.
staff.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. They coach in the summertime. They're always there in the summer and
Fall.
in the fall, and yeah, I mean, because he
Year
coaches
round.
the other sports. Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's got to have good people around him, and he does.
That's what it is. We were just talking about it the other day. Like basketball, it's a year-round sport now.
Yeah.
And that's important to have. So have you had a lot of your staff since the beginning, or how's that kind of worked for you?
My longest has been my assistant, Jeff Byrd. He's been with me. He came on staff the second year. I think Khalil, this will be his 4th or 5th year coming up. Ivan, I think maybe his 2nd and 3rd. So they've been around. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
They've been around. I mean, like I said, Antoine, head coach at KIP now. Briggs is the girls' head coach at Northern Burlington. John Patterson, he's the head coach at Willingboro, or he was. till recently. But yeah, so I don't hold them back. Like what I'm saying, some coaches act like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, all right, hey, I'm trying to prepare you to be a head coach. You know what I'm saying? And I give my assistants more on their plate because first of all, it takes it off my plate. It takes it off my plate, but I put more on their plate. So when they do become a head coach, it's like, well, I did practice schedules, or I did game plan, and I did video. You know what I mean? I did film, study, and all that type of stuff. So,
When you bring on assistants like that, you sit down, you talk to them, you ask them what their goals are, what they want to do, and when they want to become a head coach, or if they want to become a head coach, like you say, all right, 3-5 years, like I don't want you sitting here anymore.
Right.
Like, your mentality, ask a lot of questions.
Right.
We'll give you more responsibilities as the year go on to get yourself ready. So
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, that's kind of where you're at right now is kind
Yeah.
of building up your staff.
yeah, because I ain't doing this much longer. I'd rather sit here. It's less stressful, man.
That's what
less stressful.
I agree.
we were talking about like when we did the commentary, when we did the game. I know you guys were texting about it. He was like, yeah, he's like, maybe
When I did that
rethink
Kings
coaching.
game, brother, I was like, I almost went home and wrote my resignation. This is great. I love this.
Yeah, you text me. You go. Yeah, after that I might resign. I was like, don't tell me that. I was like, don't tell me that. I was like, I'm still a student here. I'm still covering the basketball team.
Right.
I'm like, you just got here. But no, that was funny. That was fun.
Yeah.
But
I think y'all were doing my next game, but you weren't there. Like you had something to do.
I was
something,
supposed
right?
to do that game with you. I was
yeah.
going to go to West Tech and do that game, the Holy Cross game. I was doing it with Dan.
yeah.
I was gonna do it with Dan.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Because
get
I know
it.
he was around you guys a lot. I know he did a
Yeah.
lot of he did a lot of Central Jersey because I know.
Yeah, Dan is great. Shout out to Dan. He
Yeah, of course.
He's done our baseball games.
Yeah.
He's done a bunch of our basketball games.
He does a great job.
He pronounces my name correctly.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate.
No, he's big on that. That's what we were
Which I
talking about last
appreciate,
week.
you know what
He's
I'm saying?
crazy about that because that's so hard to do sometimes
Yeah,
with
true,
commentary
true.
and all this, and he's got it down. He does that with a lot of people too, though. So that's
Yeah.
cool. He just knows his stuff,
And
man.
it's funny because, like, the announcers at the games, they were like, Coach, how you say your name? Cetshwayo. They'll put it down phonetically.
Right.
West Hampton Tech, coached by Google the Blue. Just say Byrd.
Coach Byrd, that's awesome.
That's funny. Yeah, no, but yeah, really, really cool. Really fun to watch that team this year.
Appreciate it.
The West Hampton Tech Panthers for 2025-26 will definitely be one to remember.
Yes.
Even though you guys are like technically Central Jersey, so this was the first. I guess West Tech was the first time you competed in the Central Jersey Group
We've
3.
been there before.
What's that?
How many years have you been in Central?
Right. Well, I meant like it wasn't Pennsauken competing in South Jersey.
Got you.
Yeah.
A couple years we was in South Jersey Group 3.
Right,
I think.
right.
Okay.
For the most part, they usually put us in Central.
Central,
Yeah,
right?
they usually
Yeah,
got us in
so
Central.
a little bit different, but I know they got to. I know Dan got to cover that. Yeah,
Now
I know
we
he
gotta
interviewed
deal
a
with
couple
Camden.
times.
I saw that. And middle.
And middle. And Manasquan.
And Manasquan.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
You know what I'm saying?
I got out of Group 2 because of that. Now,
Now they're back. That's funny. All right, so let's talk about real quick. I know we mentioned it, but we'll talk about your show real quick because I know Coach Ricci's
Yeah.
been on the BYRDCAGE show, which is that's awesome name. That's the first thing I thought. I was like, that is sick. That is such a good use.
the setup's awesome. Like the setup, like how he has it set up.
No, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's how long you been doing that?
I think it was right after COVID, me and Tracey started.
Right.
I believe so. About 5 years now. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. It's tough to be as consistent as I want to be.
I don't know how he's
Coach
time.
everything. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know.
But we're still at it though. We're still
Yeah?
at it. Yeah. We got some new episodes about to drop, so stay tuned for the BYRDCAGE show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
BYRDCAGE show.
That's
Make
awesome.
sure you tune into that. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
so we'll leave it down below. We'll leave the link for that and the link for your not your website, your appearance, which was in July 2024.
Yeah.
Right after you got
That's fun.
hired,
Yeah.
right after you got hired at Highland,
Mhm.
you went on with Coach and cousin Tracey,
Yep.
which was fun, which was very funny, very very good episode. I did watch it. I remember. Kind of right when I started getting into that, right when we started talking about this,
Yeah.
I was like, I need some like inspiration or something about a podcast.
That was fun.
So
We had a good
yeah, I
time.
watched that. I know.
Cousin, shouts out to cousin Tracey.
Yes.
Revealing some secrets about you guys.
She did. Yeah, she did. I wasn't expecting that.
What you say? That wasn't one of the questions.
Yeah, it was on the list.
She went off script. That's funny. Yeah, but you guys have over 130 episodes now. Throughout like 5 or 6 years.
Like 136.
Yeah, so that's really cool. So that's definitely something.
It's
So
fun. It's fun. Like I like this. Like first of all, I like being on camera. I like talking.
Right.
Podcast.
Yeah, it's perfect.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you guys, when you started that, was it you and cousin Tracey started it, or was it just you at
It was-
first?
I had the idea. I was kicking around the idea.
Right.
Antoine, again, shouts out to him. He had started his.
Right.
He got a good one too. It's called AM University.
Yep.
So he had started his, and I was a guest on his, and then I was like, "Yo, man, tell me what I need." You know what I'm saying? Just tell me what I need to get started. And he told me what I got. I got the stuff, and I'm still BSing.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yo, when you gonna start?" I was like, I think he's like, just start.
Yeah.
Just do an episode. You know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
start. And the first episode, I think I had him on, matter of fact, the first episode. And then the second episode, I had cousin Tracey and my cousin Adrian on. And then everybody, the feedback for Tracey, because you know her.
Oh my God,
She's
Tracey's the
you know what I'm
best,
saying?
yeah.
She's the best. And the feedback was like, yo, y'all should do it together.
Yeah.
Got a male perspective, got a female perspective.
Yep.
The way y'all bounce off of each other. I'm kind of more, I'm trying to not ask too controversial of questions.
Yeah.
She's jumping right into controversy.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? So it just worked. And
Was it originally called the Birdcage? Is that how you
that
started
was,
it?
that's how we
Okay.
started. That's
Okay.
how we started it, the Birdcage. And yeah, she loved it. Because she wanted to do a podcast of her own. She was thinking about doing one of her own. Because she has the nonprofit foundation called the Daylight Foundation. It's about suicide prevention. So she wanted to do a podcast talking about suicide prevention. And I was like, Tracey, look, they loving you. They loving how we work together. Hop on here, get your chops wet, and then, if
They
you gotta
really,
do your
yeah.
thing. But then we just use my platform to talk about suicide prevention as well as, other things, sports.
And it is funny
awesome.
when you watch the episodes, like he kind of he has to take a back seat to Tracey.
Yeah.
Like Tracey goes right after
Right
it,
in.
and you kind of you're kind of tiptoeing, she jumps right in.
Right in. And I let her.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what makes it great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I love it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Yeah, I know. That's what we were saying. We're just trying to get kind of into this. I mean, we're only at episode 5, so we're still pretty new, getting some good people in here. But yeah, I think that's definitely big. I like what you said about the female perspective and all. We got to get a couple girl sports athletes. I know we talked with certain people. We have our list. We have our list. We're moving down the list.
Yeah.
I know it's tough as well because during the school year it's tough to get people in here. A lot of people don't know this that are just watching is kind of making the time work. So the summertime is going to be the best now because a lot of these coaches work in schools, right? Like you would know.
Yeah.
So just getting people in here. I know we have a couple people we want to get in, but people like Minnick and people like Dan, we're good to get in because they're not working directly in schools and
Right.
it's fun to do and fun to get them in. But you got anything?
Yeah. What's next for you?
Yeah.
I think having done it so long, my mentality, I can see the end.
Right, gotcha.
How about you? With all the sports that you coach. We talked about you retiring from teach, you had the opportunity.
Yeah. Been 32 years teaching. Finally got the age, so I can come out, when I want to. I think that has the fact that I can come out when I want to has energized me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just the fact because I know if they say, hey, I know what, I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you've been doing it so long, just teaching. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I would just say what am I gonna do if I retire?
Right, and that's another thing. That's all I do is teach and coach.
That's all you. Yeah.
So, but I would definitely, even when I retire from teaching, I think I would still like to continue coaching basketball. Probably just one sport at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just concentrate on that one sport. But my mentors and things like that, my dad that I talk to, they're like, listen, it'll let you know when it's time. You know what I'm saying? It'll let you know. Just like when the ball, like Tracey always says, when the ball stops bouncing, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll be like, all right, Byrd, it's time to.
Do you still you still rely? Is your dad your go-to?
Yeah, that's my guy.
That's great.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
Run everybody. I mean, he came to the couple games when I was trying to get to 200, and he's like, I'm not coming. He keep losing.
That's funny.
Don't tell me he missed it. Did he miss the Morristown game?
Yes, my mom was there, but yeah, he bailed out. He said, just let me know when it happens.
That's crazy.
I remember, I forgot who we played. It was at home when the first opportunity I had, and we lost. So he's sitting out in the entrance where you come in, sitting on the table. I go out there and sit next to him. And he's like, yeah, your team got to score more points. Thanks, Dad. I think I know that. That's my guy.
That's good.
You got to put it in the bucket
Yeah,
to
right.
score. That's funny.
my
Yeah,
guy.
that's
now-
something cool.
I mean, now you got a new challenge with this team, right? Your West Tech team,
Yep,
because
yep,
you
yep.
just won last year. You've established your culture there. These guys that are coming back went through that whole thing last year. So even though you might not have the playing experience,
Right.
the mentality's
Right,
there, that
right,
they
right.
tasted it, they
Right.
know what it's like.
Right.
So, even though you might not have the talent that you had last year, the mentality's there
So,
with your
yeah,
staff and your
they're working
team.
hard.
Good.
This group, they'll be juniors next year, that sophomore class, special class right there.
Right.
So, my starting point guard was a sophomore.
Yeah, yeah.
Six man off the bench was a sophomore. So they have experience, like you said. They seen it. They were in practice.
Right.
They know what it takes
Yep.
to try to get back.
Yeah.
And they got to look up to that kind of like
Right.
senior class that
Right, right,
graduated,
right,
right?
exactly,
I mentioned Gen T and Livingstone.
Jason,
They'll both
yep,
graduate,
yep,
or they
yep.
both graduated at this
Mm-hmm.
point.
Yep, yep, yep.
So,
Yeah, so they had some, some good role models to look up to.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They're working hard. That's
That's
all I
good.
can ask.
That's good, man.
absolutely.
Well, we're so glad that you came
Oh, it was
on
awesome.
today. This was great. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Long time coming.
Yeah, I know, right?
And yeah, we're glad that you were able to take the time to come in,
Definitely
and
appreciate it.
it's always good seeing you, buddy.
Definitely. And I tune in. I want y'all to know that.
Of course.
Seen every episode.
Of course.
So yeah, I love it. I love
Appreciate
how you guys are
that.
going. This is good. This is good.
Yeah, it's fun.
Appreciate
We're very fortunate. We have a good setup here. We got a good
Yeah.
support staff. We got being able to make this work and starting this. I was telling him before you came in, you were just like, yeah, like what would you think about starting a podcast? I've always wanted to do it. Like after we called the game, after we called the RV
Yeah.
game and all that, and you're like, oh, you know what I want to do? And I was like, I'm all for it. So it's awesome getting to watch the BYRDCAGE and all the other podcasts around here and getting inspiration. That was definitely
Yeah.
a big one we looked at. So it's fun to watch. I like tuning into yours as well, so it's fun. I'm glad we have that
Gotta get you
mutual.
on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course,
Come on,
definitely.
man.
Yeah, definitely. I know. Well, we would both have to. That'd be awesome. To
I'm not
run
going
that
back on. After what Tracey did, I'm not going back on. You can take it now.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah.
So that's good.
No,
man.
yeah, a lot of fun. Yeah, Coach Byrd, thank you very
you.
much.
Really
appreciate you a
coming
lot.
in, man.
Thank
It was
you.
fun.
Yes,
We'll have to
yes.
see. I know. I posted a thing the other day. You responded to it on Instagram. You were like, "Who should we have on?" Coach Byrd.
I said Coach Byrd.
Yeah.
I didn't say me. I said Coach Byrd.
I said
Like
that
you
to
wouldn't know
him.
it was me.
I was like,
If you had to recommend us bring somebody in, who would you bring in? Who do you think we should bring in?
You know
a good question.
who would be good? Antoine.
Oh, yeah?
And not just because he coached with me for like 7-8 years, but he's very opinionated. He's very opinionated.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he would be a good one to have on.
Yeah?
He'd definitely be a good one to have
Yeah,
on.
for sure. For sure. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
You got anything else?
That's
before
it, man.
we wrap up?
Appreciate it.
My man.
All right.
Great to see you, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Great
Coach
to see you.
Byrd, appreciate you.
Thank
man.
you so much
Awesome.
for coming in, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So, 5th episode, Bench to Booth podcast. Colin Morris, Coach Mike Ricci. That is Coach Cetshwayo Byrd. Thanks for coming on, Coach Byrd. We appreciate you. For us, we'll be back next week or the following week. We'll figure it out. We'll talk about who we're going to have on next. We'll see
Yeah.
the availability, like we were talking about. But like, comment, subscribe all below. Check out social medias. Check out our social medias. Check out the BYRDCAGE show. It'll be below. It's awesome. It's a fun watch. I know this one will be too. So we'll keep everyone posted. Follow the social medias. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.